Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing great, and I'm so glad you guys could join us today because today's talk is very special for me. It's with Dr. Shalini and Dr. Arvind, who are qualified homeopathy doctors, and today they're going to share with us a very powerful technique which is called the stillness technique. We're just going to wait for them to join in. Hi Neelu. Hi Shalini. So I'm just view. Hello everybody joining in.
Hi Jayashree, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, so glad to be here.
Same here. I'm just sending an invite to Arvind.
Yeah, she'll be here. She's Arvinder, Dr. Arvinder.
Oh yes, Dr. Arvinder.
Yeah, yeah.
Hi,
Hi Arvinder, how are
Hi.
you?
I'm fine. How are you?
All good, all good. So could you both tell us a little bit about yourselves? Like I've given a basic introduction, but how you came into meditation, how you got to know about everything else. Can you give us like a gist?
Yeah, sure. So I'm Dr. Shalini, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Arvinder. We've been together for almost 30 years now, Arvinder. Yeah.
Yeah,
So we've
actually,
known each
Wow,
maybe
other.
more than
Yeah.
that. We have forgotten the
So we
count.
that's a
so we've
long
known.
time.
Yeah,
Yes.
so we actually went to medical school, which is the homeopathic graduation together. That's when we met. And we've been, obviously, since we studied, we developed a friendship and we've been together since. We've been working together on the online platform where we do the homeopathic consultations for a while. But during the COVID time is when we started to go into the meditative procedures, which is primarily the stillness technique, which we have both co-founded. Before that, also, we were doing many energy healings. Okay, so we have been into energy healings for a while. We both have done several of our own bit of courses in that areas.
And
And
we have
we
run
have
a few online programs also prior to Stillness Technique. From last 3 years, we are doing all this. In
Okay.
addition to our own private practices of homeopathy.
Oh,
Shalini,
that's
back to you.
great.
Yeah. So it was during the COVID times when there was a last lockdown was when we couldn't even reach out, we couldn't courier the medicines also. So the only way we could speak to the patient and then we really didn't know what else to do, right? So that is when we started trying to do the online meditative procedure, which is the stillness technique, which we both, like we just told you about. So we realized that when we started to practice this, the healing process was much faster. And that is when we decided to take it into a full-blown program and we launched it as a WhatsApp or a Meet. We do conduct it on Google Meet. And that is when we actually started doing it. So we initially
So
started with a
how
group
did
of
it
patients.
come into being? Like what were the thoughts that came
So,
into your mind first then?
So the
yeah.
thing
So,
was that during that time, as Dr. Shalini said, we were not able to courier medicines internationally. And we had few patients who were going through chronic illnesses. So at that time, we were all Dr. Shalini and I were already practicing it in tidbits for a while. And at that time, we decided to do it with a few patients, and they said that there is improvement in their symptoms, the reduction in the symptoms, and in their health. So it is based basically on the homeopathic principle. The main homeopathic principle is how homeopathic work is that it brings our mind, body, and soul in alignment. It brings it in one line. So, in the absence of the stimuli of the medicine, the homeopathic medicine, we were practicing this with patients and we got wonderful results. Within a week, patients started to tell us improvement in their life, in their health, in the symptoms, and gradually, over the period of time, it's more than a year now that we have been practicing with patients. Over the period of time, even the reports improved. The, uh, the
the
clinical
pathological
reports,
reports.
the pathological
Wow.
reports, the CT scan, the blood reports, they improved. So basically, it is based on that principle that it brings our mind, body, and soul in alignment. And when it is aligned, the ill health can't be there. Dis-ease vanishes from your body.
That's true. So does it have any inspiration, or you guys, like, how, as in, did you, before you guys practiced it on others or with others, when you both were
We are
formulating it,
doctors.
what did you have in mind?
Our inspiration is our work, our oath to
So,
humanity
you know,
that we have
we,
to
yes,
free.
so we, anyways, were into a healing procedure, right? So we have been trained to be healers. But this is an extension of something, something which can work in the absence of an external stimuli. So we believe that we all have the healing ability within our own self, right? So even when you give homeopathic medicines, the reason why a lot of people doubt it is that it is given in very minuscule amount, right? We give you just a few pills and, you know, maybe a few drops of medicines in a big bottle, and that is when there are a lot of people who doubt that whether even there is any amount of medicine going through or not, right? So it is in a manner an energetic healing, right? And the
Yeah.
philosophy of homeopathy, which we have studied and which we have been practicing for all these years, does talk about actually bringing the mind and body in alignment. And it does talk about third element of the soul. You know, the soul is known as the vital force in homeopathy, so you can call it by any name. But we talk about the third entity wherein we align all these three together. Okay,
That's beautiful,
so
and that's,
yeah,
yeah.
so that is something which we have been, you know, even if you go to a regular homeopathic physician who might not be into a meditative procedure, he or she is actually doing the same job, right? The moment they give you a medicine, which is actually an energy transmission, it is ultimately working to get your body into alignment. Because in homeopathy, we do not believe that there is an external factor causing the illness. We believe that it is your own derailment, you know, from your natural self, which causes you to fall sick. So we treat everybody as an individual, any which ways, you know, as a
So the
homeopath.
stillness technique, yeah, I mean, it can work on physical issues, but now in the world currently, there are a lot of people who are having mental issues with the, just because of the people they're living around. People just
Right.
are finding it difficult to live with people. Relationships are getting affected, and not just that, but even career-wise, people are just not able to process things well and do things well. Can this technique, can the stillness technique help with that? Can it help with relationships and career as well?
Absolutely, absolutely. You want to take this, Arvinder?
Look, when we are talking about mind, body, and soul in alignment in a straight line, so this is healing everything. Physical ailments at times come later. First is the mental ailment or the emotional ailment which starts. So
Hmm.
at this time, when everything is, when a life is like a chaos, we don't know what is happening the next moment in our life, irrespective of illness. There's so many other issues, the emotional issues, the financial issues. No, it's a new life. It's like starting a new life, like a new baby in these times, in these odd times. So it is helping in every possible way. Actually, what we are doing is when we are guiding, it's a guided technique. And when we guide the people who are doing it with us, be it a patient or anybody who comes just to learn it for their own well-being, when we are guiding you, we are quietening your conscious mind or the brain that we call, which is always working 24/7, that becomes aligned with our talk. Like Dr. Shalini or I, we conduct it. It's a live workshop that we do on Google Meet. So when we are talking, when we are asking you to, go into stillness, at that time, your conscious mind is just busy taking care of the nitty gritty that we are asking you to do. And at that time, you stop. You stop for a second maybe. Okay. अच्छा ये सुनना है, ये देखना है, this is how I have to behave. At that point of time, the subconscious and conscious align together. And that brings
So it is a
calmness of
technique
mind
that
and
actually,
feeling.
so basically it calms our mind down and it helps us process things better, so we can take better
Yeah,
Yeah,
decisions in life.
yeah, Jayashree. So
yeah.
it not only calms your mind, we can get the calming of mind through having a good cup of tea, good food, through music, right? So there are a lot of ways in which we could calm our mind. But what we are doing here is we'll give you a small demo in a while. So when we ask you to go into stillness, what Arvinder is trying to explain here is that a person who is listening to us gets busy in listening to us and trying to follow our instructions, right? So the conscious
Yes.
mind gets busy in that. And that is when the subconscious mind is able to rise. right? So when we are in deep sleep, we are also in a semi-comatose state. When we are in, that is when our subconscious is arisen, and that is when we dream, right? So a lot of, right? Isn't that the same concept? But when we are consciously sitting, listening to something intently, because we have been asked to, right? Because you know that you're attending a workshop and you have to follow certain things. And that is the time your subconscious mind arises and it comes in contact with your conscious mind. And because the process which we are doing together is such that it stills you completely. Stillness means what? Completely being still in terms of physical activity. And that is when there is a point when probably even your mind goes still, right? And that is when
Yeah.
actually magic happens, you know. So it is a magical experience. I mean, you might not experience it the first time, you might not experience it for a couple of days or weeks when you're practicing it, but believe us, if you start doing it regularly, it is amazing. It is something that,
That's true. I can't imagine staying still at all, apart from when
yes.
I'm asleep. So it's going to
Exactly,
be quite,
exactly,
yeah.
exactly. So a lot
So
of people
it's,
do ask us that, that we are, when we are sleeping, we are still, right? So, but then that is not when your conscious mind is absolutely lost at that time, isn't it? But we want both of
yeah,
that to be
true.
there at the same time so that we can make them merge and we can, in that healing bit.
Yes. So how long do you think suppose if I'm a very impatient person, and how long do you think I should be practicing this technique for it to show results?
So we recommend anybody who joins it to do it for a minimum of 40 days. Okay, so we have any workshop, if you attend with us, you have to join it with us for a compulsory 40 days. And we believe that is a good enough time for you to be able to align with and, see the results.
Are there any particular hours in the day when we can perform it and it can get better results?
See, you could be doing it every day, anytime you want, whenever you are stressed or whenever you have decided to. But as a discipline, we advise you should have a particular time every day, you can decide what it is. Of course, if you do it early in the morning, the moment you wake up, or the last thing before you go to bed, that is when we believe it's the easiest to get into contact with your subconscious mind, because you're really tired at night and you're just waking up in the morning. So those are the best times. But apart from that, you could be doing it anytime. But make it a discipline
I
and do
see.
it at the same time.
So the program that we run for people is for 40 days. It's a 40 days guided workshop with us, where you over the period of time, like you said, you can't be still. Most of us can't be still on the first instance. So over the period of time, you get into the practice and your mind and body are in sync. It takes a while. And in those 40 days, there are different experiences that you want to share with us. So you're open to it. But we ask you to do it after 40 days also. Continue to do it on your own. It's just a 2 to 3 minute thing a day. To reap the benefits. Yeah. Basically, it is improving your own immunity and your own body's health. The healing power of your body.
It's meditation, so we should be doing it like literally. I would
No,
totally.
it's not like meditation, because most of the people think it's like a meditation. It is a higher form of meditation if you think that way. We are just asking you to go still for 2 to 3 minutes a day, which is too short, and the effects are much higher and much profound.
Can we increase the hours as in when we go deep?
You can go higher.
You can, but you do not need to.
You do not need to. Yeah. So
how long can one be still? How long can one be still? You can't be still for 30-35 minutes. In our daily practice, look, we are people who are doing 10,000 things in today's life, and we are busier than our regular lives these days. Post-COVID, our lives are all the more busier than the usual ones. So something, which is bang on, short in time, good results, and empowering you, that was our purpose.
After listening to you, I feel a lot of people who are doing work from home, they get very frustrated soon. And recently I was talking to my friend. She's been working from home and seeing a lot of screen time, talking to a frustrated manager. She just wasn't able to calm down. She was just venting out. So do you think this technique can help them, people like those, with it, to calm down and just be?
Absolutely. So we are working with a few corporates. So we conduct weekly or, twice a week exercises with their employees. And we have done it over a bigger audience, 200, 300 people. Although we really do not know if everybody could benefit, in that shorter span, but we are making an effort, and that is when through people like you, through platform like yourself. So we are trying to make it aware, get that awareness in people, and as many as we can, that how effectively within a short span of time, with a little bit of discipline, we can all increase the healing abilities and calming, as you're talking about. But having said that, I think it's important to be able to do it under the guidance initially, because then you know exactly how to do it, and I think it improves the way it has to be done, right, Arvinda?
Is it a certified course as well? Are you guys, is it like,
Okay,
it doesn't
We are
have
not
any
training.
certificates?
We
So
are
see,
not
right
training
now we
as
are not
yet.
training. As of now, we are not training. So this is something which has been completely devised by the two of us. So we, Arvinder is extremely intuitive, and we have done our own bit of reading and our own bit of, so it is completely designed by us. So whether the theory, the practical, everything we do. But as of now, we are only trying to reach out through one-on-one basis, through the pool of people we know about. We are in the process of writing a book. So once we have the book out, we'll be able to reach out to more people. We are also doing some cards and some other ways of interactive ways through which we can reach out. But that's it for now. But yes, if it has to reach everybody, it ultimately needs to be taught to more people. But that is still in the conception stage. We have discussed it, but we haven't really taken a step in that direction as yet.
Well,
So
it sounds like
yes.
a very powerful technique, and I'm sure it will reach a lot of people. I have another question
Thank
again
you.
for you.
Yeah, sure.
Is how do we know that? So, if I have been practicing this technique for a few months, how do I know that when is it showing results? Like, what are the signs I can feel in myself apart from
Your
feeling
body, your
peaceful?
mind will show the results.
So we
Okay.
recommend, Jayashree, wherever you start doing the exercise, we recommend you make a note of what exactly you are doing with us, right? So before you start, so you could have a broad, you could come to us with no problems and say, I just want to improve the quality of my life. And then it becomes very generic. So then it will be difficult for you yourself to make a point at, what has improved in 40 days. But if you come to us and you write down exactly what you want to do, right? So when you're shooting the arrow, if you have the target in front, you know where you're going, right? You just can't shoot in any direction. So if you have something written down, if you have very clear idea of what area of your life you're working in, then you would be able to see the result. So after every day after the exercise, we recommend you make a note in that book of how the experience was on that particular day. So you would have
Yes.
written at least 40 lines in 40 days, and hopefully we will be able to help you in joining those dots.
I'm definitely going to make a note of what kind of a person I was before I started the technique and what kind I
Yes.
will be after a few months.
Yes, so
I
I
can't
know,
wait to, I
don't do
can't wait
it.
to meet the new me. I can't wait to meet the new
Great,
me.
great. So don't make it so vague and don't be so ambitious about the new you as such, but you can just take a small one, take a small habit you want to change, or a small attitude, or a small problem. It becomes even easier if there is somebody with a physical problem, right? If somebody has a clear-cut diabetes, or if somebody is coming to us with some particular, when we have a name to the problem, then the results are easier to see. But otherwise, yes, if you come for something, wanting to change your own things in terms of a better you, then you should have written it down, clearly in maybe 5, 6 points, that exactly what you're looking for.
Yeah, definitely. I
Yeah.
recommend everyone here who is going to do the exercise, do take some time off your schedule and write down what kind of a person you were. If you don't know, ask your friends to give you pointers and then ask them again after you've done the technique for a few months.
Yes, yes, that would be good. You could be asking your family members who are the best critic, or your friends.
Yes.
Even in
Why
the,
not?
yeah, even in the 40 days program that we do guided, with what you join under us, under our guidance, even in that, after every 10 days, we request you to go through your notes to see if there is any change in any symptom, any emotional shift, any financial shift. People have commented that their finances have improved and their relationships have improved. So it's a magical
See,
technique.
when you are when you're working towards bettering yourself, every area will shine, right? Relationships are
Yes.
ultimately what we make them out to be. So I'm sure every area would improve.
That's true. I think once our body, mind, and soul are aligned, a lot of aspects, it all starts with the, what do you say? It starts with the astral body and soon manifests into the physical. And that's
Yes.
why I believe so much in your technique. And we can definitely start with it now. I'm sure a lot of us are excited. Yeah.
Yes. So should we do a small demo? It'll be just about a
Yeah,
minute.
sure. Yes.
Okay.
Dr. Shalini, you will guide us?
Yes, I'll guide. So I request everybody to sit, anybody and any who's watching now or who is going to be watching later, please sit comfortably. Gently close your eyes. It always helps to center yourself. Place your hands on your thighs or on the arms of your chair or besides you, wherever they are comfortable. It's always better to sit when we are doing this. There are people who have been sitting on a bed or on the floor. Then I believe they should be putting their legs out, stretching the legs out. Do not fold your legs if you're sitting on a bed because we don't want you to be crossing your legs. If you're sitting on a chair or a couch, make sure your feet are touching the floor. So if you're on a bed, it's all right. If your feet are not touching the floor, just let them be outstretched. Your hands should be comfortably placed on your thighs. Now we want your palms to be facing upwards. Okay. So the palms are facing upwards. The fingers are naturally curled and well spaced out. So I do not want you to stretch your hands. But there should be the gap we have between our fingers. Just maintain that. Relax your shoulders, straighten your back. Make sure the head, neck and back are in alignment. So that helps in maintaining a straight or an erect posture. Now start paying attention to your breath. Take a deep breath in and breath out. Notice how the breath feels cool as you breathe in through the nostrils and feels warm as you breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Notice how your chest wall rises up as you breathe in and falls back as you breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Notice how your stomach rises up as you breathe in and flattens out as you breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. So we've all settled into our breathing right now. Let us go towards physical stillness. Stillness of the body leads to stillness of the mind, which in turn helps reset our health button. So let us start getting into stillness, starting from our feet. Make sure the feet and toes are absolutely still. The legs are relaxed and should not be moving. The hands are still with no movement in fingers. Any involuntary movement of the fingers, allow it to settle down. Moving up the body, make sure the back remains erect, shoulders relaxed. Relax the tongue in your mouth. Relax your nostrils and continue to breathe normally. Relax your eyes. Make sure there's no movement in the eyelids and no movement of the eyeballs. This might initially be a little difficult, but you can gently breathe into the area which is not able to stay still, and you let it gradually get there. Relax your forehead. Any thoughts that you might have during this time, just let them be. Do not engage with your thoughts and neither try to manipulate them. So whatever comes to your mind, just become a silent observer and let it be. Our entire body from the head to toe and toe to head is absolutely still right now. The only movement allowed is the gentle movement through our breath. And continue to concentrate on your breathing. We stay still in this physical stillness for the next 30 seconds and I will mind the time for you. We start now. Wiggle your toes. Gently move the fingers of your hands. And you can blink open your eyes with a smile. Okay?
Wow.
So when you do it with us in the workshop, we obviously have a longer period of stillness. We also have some another exercise before and after. So the entire thing takes about 15 minutes to complete. But it leaves you refreshed. Any experiences?
I am feeling so peaceful from inside, and I had a beautiful vision of my. Yes, I had a lovely vision. I was just sitting still, and I saw my entire aura with so many colors, with the rainbow colors and the flower of life, like just like this, glowing. And I was just like, wow.
Have you done some? Are you into some healing, Jayshree?
Yes, I'm a Reiki healer.
Okay, no.
That is right.
But there are very few times when some techniques actually open me up. So I felt it before when I did it with you, and I'm feeling it again. So that's amazing.
Great, great.
I'm curious, can all age groups do this?
Absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely. Anybody and everybody can do this.
Okay.
We have done it with the patients in the ICU. So we obviously make some alteration in how it should be done because they cannot obviously, follow some of the instructions. But yes, we've done it with people who are not well. We've done it with people who are absolutely fine. We've done it with elderlies. We have done it with younger kids. Of course, kids are the easiest if you in terms of instructions. So we do hope we are able to reach as many kids, right? Because if this becomes a habit, right, from your childhood, Imagine
Yeah.
how much easier it is to handle your own emotions
I
later.
think if I was doing this when I was a kid, I would have definitely scored better in my maths class.
Yes,
Why not?
yes,
Yeah. See, it's ultimately
because
all
this
about
improves
quietly.
your concentration.
It
It improves
does.
your
Yes,
concentration.
Absolutely.
true.
Absolutely.
So you mentioned about doing it with elder people and people in the ICU. Is there, can each one of you share at least one interesting case that you guys have come across and how you've healed them
Yeah, sure.
through
Arvinder,
this
you want?
technique?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so we have a patient who was just out of ICU last year because of some disease. I would not like to name the disease, but of course, ICU means a strong thing. He was over there for more than 2 weeks. Rather, 3 weeks he was in the ICU, some chest complaint, not COVID, it was not COVID time, just before that. And once he was out of ICU, during the ICU also we were doing it with his wife and himself. And after ICU, once he was back home, within a week we started doing personal. We do private sessions with such patients. We don't take them in a group first thing first. So we were doing private sessions with him. And within 15 to 20 days, he started to improve very fast. The physicians with whom he was consulting, he was happy, and within 1.5 months, he was back on his feet. He was able to move around easily without any trouble. That was a very wonderful experience for us also. Somebody having so much faith in a new technique, something that we are practicing only from at that time it was just 2-3 months that we were practicing. And wonderful results.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's so powerful.
Yeah.
It is, it is.
Yeah.
So myself also, if you see, of course, we have a lot and lot of examples we could be talking about. But talking about myself, because obviously we are the first ones who've been doing it, so everybody in my family is made to do it. So, so
Families are the first guinea pigs.
yes, they are, and I'm so fortunate to have them
You
around me
guys
ready
won't
to.
believe, but even just today, I've never curled my hair before. My mom caught me today. She made me my guinea pig, and then she's just curled my
They're looking
hair.
nice.
Good, good,
Thank
good.
you.
They're looking nice.
She's like, I'm so done seeing your boring straight hair. So, Shalini, you were going to narrate a case.
Yes. In the month of December, everybody in my family were down with COVID. We were all tested positive. And we have been doing the practice for almost a year by then, right? So we had been practicing for a while. And the interesting part was, so it was the entire floor. So we live in an apartment, and we tend to catch it from each other, right? I mean, that's how COVID is spreading. So our front door neighbors were also down, and everybody on the floor were down. So we were, our floor was isolated, and all of us were obviously asked to stay indoors. So everybody else had high fever. I mean, the other people around us were suffering, but we as a family, believe me, we were totally asymptomatic. I mean, there were our own neighbors who said that, is it possible that it was a false result? Because we were, so none of us had any symptoms. We quarantined ourselves for the essential 17 days, and we only went out once the results were negative. But all throughout, we were absolutely fine. We did sleep more, but I think that was because we were so lazy. We were not doing, apart from Netflix, we did nothing. And but it was a very good. In fact, later when I was discussing it with Arvinda, we were saying that we should really pen it down as a very profound experience, because there has to be something that worked. You know.
And the best
I
thing
think
that
this just
the
boosted your
day they,
immunity up. Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
the day they went for their RT-PCR, that day early morning, Dr. Shalini and I were discussing. In general, we were talking about something, and she said that my husband and I have just returned back from a walk, and her husband is a runner. So next day when she said, "Yeah, we are positive," I was like, "Yeah, yesterday you were running and walking. How is it possible? Get it done again." She said, "No, we are positive. We are positive." And we were like so grateful to this technique that they were absolutely asymptomatic. Every day we were talking to each other, but she never mentioned about
Not a
anything.
symptom, yeah. And though that was the time when BMTC was visiting you at home, because there were the initial times,
Mm.
and they would visit, they would give you the medicines, they would keep a touch, they would, through the telecalls, they would make sure that you were in touch. And my son would be texting with his friends. He's a teenager. He was very interested in what's happening with others who have the fever and stuff. So it was more about. It was very strange in many ways. So I'm not saying people who don't do it will not be asymptomatic. Jayashree, it's not that. It's just that you have a faith in something which you have been practicing over a time, and it doesn't improve you. It improves your
Could it be
immunity.
possible that the technique actually activated your Kundalini?
So I would like to say that, I mean, we do discuss the yoga bit here, because the yogic text does talk about a lot of, I'm sure you know the 8 limbas of the yoga, right? So the
I
stillness
have
is,
no idea.
okay, so yoga
Sorry.
does mention, so yoga talks about your meditation, which is the dhyan, which is like almost there, like, you're at the top, you become a yogi kind of a thing. And then it talks about the dharanas, it talks about asanas, right, which we all are aware, which is the physical way of practicing the mind-body connect or the
Talking
soul
about
connect.
asanas, is there any certain position we're supposed to do the stillness technique in, or we just
Dr.
Yeah,
Shalini just
like I
mentioned
told
now
you.
when we were
Yeah,
doing
so
it.
ideally the way we are sitting on a chair, resting our hands on the arms, on the thighs, our palms should be facing the sky, which is upwards. Your fingers should not be joined, as in there should be a little bit of distance between them, because we are believing it's energy. We are playing with the energy, so it should be freely flowing. Your feet should be touching the floor. Again, a connection with the earth, so you're grounding yourself. And that's it. You should be relaxed, but then you cannot be sleeping off if you're so relaxed. So we ask you to keep your head, neck in an alignment, so that you are in an erect posture and you're able to experience what we are talking about, and not just conk off.
yeah,
Um,
true.
yeah, so just to complete what we started in terms of what I was mentioning about the yogic text in relation to stillness. So in yoga also they mention samadhi as the ultimate, and what is
Yes.
samadhi? Samadhi is absolute stillness,
Hmm.
right? So it has been mentioned, it is not something new, and it is not something that we have cut from the air, and it is there in our scriptures. It is mentioned so clearly. So many of our own, if you talk about vipassana, it talks about being still, it talks about sitting. But what we feel we have added, the unique feature to it, is the shortness, the span of time which we
And
have reduced
effectiveness.
it to. And yes, so when it becomes so concise and so short, it becomes very easy for everybody to practice. So because we
That's
need to be
true.
working, we don't want
And in the daily hustle bustle, like we get a little time, so we can definitely accommodate this technique in
Of
our
Yes,
course,
everyday life. Yeah,
of
and
yes,
it's
course.
super easy. You guys just made us do it. I just hope
yes.
none of you guys browse off to our audience who's watching it, like sleep off
Yes,
while doing it,
anybody
because
who
I felt
watches it
super
later.
calm.
Yes, so please sit in a
I think
particular way.
I think people who are insomniac, they should definitely do it because
You
it
should.
makes us so calm. We can totally go
Yes.
off to sleep.
Yes, it should. It should be done by people who are suffering from any kind of sleep disorder, whether it's sleeping more or sleeping not at all. Insomniacs, I think it will do wonders. I do feel that it is not only one. It is the disease
So,
is a
talking
manifestation
about
of a lot.
insomniacs, I am an insomniac since college.
I think you
And
were studying too
I,
much. Were you? Well,
yeah.
Shalini, tell me, was she the one getting the best grades?
No, 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 not at all. The worst one possible, I guess. Thanks to Shalini
Because
and
the
her
first
good
time,
handwriting
Arvinder, the
and her
first time I
notes.
spoke to you, I felt like you're the perfect person because you're going for marathons, you're just doing everything so perfectly. I was like, wow,
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Yes,
most
marathon adds on
welcome.
to my perfection for these things, for my intuition and many other things.
Yes, it
Doing
does.
any kind of physical activity, maybe it is for 5 minutes or 10 minutes a day, it brings balance to your mind and body.
It's
We
important.
all have
Yeah.
so much pent up energy today because of the circumstances around, or we are too drained because of the physical labor that we are doing. I don't remember when was the last time we were doing grooming and dusting in our houses. Most of us don't do it anymore, and it's like beginning from ABC for us. So doing any kind of physical activity, even in those times, really helps you. Even in quarantine time, or even when we were in lockdown in Delhi, I stay in Delhi. We have our online programs which I keep doing, or online exercises which I keep doing, or I keep doing it on my own, just to be fit. More than overweight or less weight, it's about being fit and taking away that pent up energy. And Before going
So
for
it
my run, I
removes
always
the
do stillness.
stillness technique actually removes all the blocks from
Yes,
our body,
exactly.
mental,
Yes. All our
physical.
subconscious blocks, all our
So
subconscious and conscious blocks.
both of us have realized over the course of time, because we obviously have been doing it for a long time, every day, non-stop. So we feel that what it has brought us more than anything else is the clarity with which in the direction in our lives we want to be. You know, where exactly we want to be heading. And that has taken 40 plus years for us. So,
Maybe half of the lifetime.
yeah, so I really hope that through the technique and people are able to, the 20s, the guys, if you can catch it early, please, you can do so much more in life.
But I can already feel that you both are so composed. During such a time, you guys are working also and you're so composed. So the area, I mean, this technique has
It
got
does.
to be powerful.
It
Yes.
does.
It has. It has
Yes.
helped us
So
a
we
lot.
really,
Dr.
really feel,
Shalini and I, both of us have been going through so many, losing our patients, losing family so much.
yes,
These are
we've all
dire
gone
times, but we
through,
have been
yeah,
able
yeah.
to maintain our own balance. Thanks.
Yes, so but we have never missed a single day of session. We've never, so
Yeah.
whatever, come what
Either
may.
of us is
So
always available.
always available. But that is what we are trying to do here is we really do not want it to stay with us. Jayashree, the younger lots, if they can take it up as a discipline, it would be,
I think
I
they're
mean,
the
there's
ones who need
nothing.
it the most.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, we all need it
When
from
we
Considering
were
we're
day.
starting our
younger,
life in India.
yeah, when we were younger, we had so many other things to explore in life. Today, you are just exploring your own room, sitting at your laptop and either attending
It's
your
because of
classes or doing your
COVID. It's
job.
because of
Yeah,
COVID. Nothing
so
else. Yeah.
it is so
We
annoying
understand,
and
yeah.
tiring also at the same time. You don't have a regular life.
So what,
You're
what
not
she's saying
mingling
is,
up with your
we will
friends.
belong to a different generation. So, but we would really want it to work across generations because we feel it's something so simple. Nobody in the world should not know about it.
Not try it at least.
Everybody should try it. And yes, if it doesn't work for you, fine. But it's just those few minutes of your life if you're able to give for a consistently over a period of time in a disciplined manner, and if you can reap benefits out of it, why not? I mean, please.
I just want to tell my mom today that she can look forward to seeing a more graceful and composed me because I'm always so jumpy all around.
I'm sure she'll be very happy. But believe me, if you're able to even think in in these lines, Jayashree, you're already there. So we are trying to
Yeah.
reach out to people who have a block about these things. So they are the
Yes,
ones,
definitely.
so the ones whom you talk about it and they just feel it's some mumbo jumbo we are talking about. You know what I'm saying?
But it's
So
not
No
mumbo
way, it's
jumbo.
not. Yeah.
We have
yeah,
scientific proof. We have reports of
yeah,
patients who have improved. We have our
yeah.
own. We both are healthy. Otherwise, we don't have any diseases as such, Dr. Shalini and I. So we don't have any of
I would
reports which are
request
improving
our
our life.
audience, I would request our audience to go and read the testimonials that we have posted with the picture of the talk and know how much this technique can actually get into you and change you and
Yes.
elevate you.
Yeah. So now one more thing scientifically now that we would want maybe the younger generation who understands the science more than the experience here. So we are when we are deep breathing, when we ask you to breathe through the stomach, wherein I ask you to concentrate, your stomach is going up and back, right? As we breathe in and out. So what we are doing there is we are stimulating our vagus nerve. Okay, so vagal nerve is a nerve which is a part of the parasympathetic nervous system. Okay, there's a
Where is
nervous
that
system.
exactly in the
That's what
body?
I'll just tell you. So the interesting part about the vagus nerve is that it runs through the entire body. Okay, it runs through the entire body, starting from your brain. It goes through your eyes, your nose, your mouth, your chest, your diaphragm. It penetrates the diaphragm, goes down to your limbs and down. So it is going to each and every part of your body. And there is scientific proof. In fact, there are studies and research is going on wherein they are planning to put vagal implants, because now this is a nerve that runs through the entire body. So very easily you can tap it, right? You could tap it wherever it is easily available. And they have been trying to put vagal implants, right? An implant under the skin wherein it touches. And the reason they are doing it, because they realize that by stimulating any branch, so it could be any branch of the vagus nerve, and you could get profound results. Okay, because it's running through the entire body, because it's touching each and every part of your body. And the even more amazing part is that this is a nerve that can be controlled through meditation. Okay, so this is a
Through
nerve you can
meditation and just
actually
deep breathing.
just mindfulness, through awareness, through reflection, through meditation, whatever you call it, just deep breathing. You know, when you go to a doctor, a regular allopathic doctor, and he has to give you a puncture, he asks you to breathe deeply, right? Right? They say,
Yeah.
take a deep breath. I'm going to, like, you know, and suddenly they will just poke you with the, I mean, vaccine everybody has taken. So everybody needs to be breathing deeply, right?
Everybody is getting jabbed these days.
Yeah. So the concept behind that deep breath is to stimulate your vagal nerve. You know, the moment you stimulate your vagal nerve, you're able to control, you know, you're able to, your pain, you're able to endure better, you're able to get over it. And it's there in your gut, which is easily stimulated through your deep breathing. You know, when you start concentrating on your abdomen, see it go out and come in. That's how you stimulate your vagal nerve. Very simple. And another interesting part is, but I do not know if many people are aware, but the happy hormones which everybody talks about, the serotonin and the dopamine, which are supposed to be released by the brain. Now they are much more and much easily accessible through your gut. Okay, so your gut is much more richer in those hormones than your brain. So the brain stimulation we can't do, right? We don't know how to do it. We have to be really meditative to be doing it. But the gut is so easy to stimulate. All you do is deep breathe.
Is that why we breathe through the stomach in this technique?
Yes.
Yes.
We ask you to
Yes.
breathe through the stomach in the technique because you're constantly stimulating your vagal nerve when you're doing that. And that is helping you calm down and releasing your happy hormones and having you, you know, getting you quicker into that space of, you know, where you are able to touch that part which is able to heal you better. So these are very
That's
simple
amazing.
but these
Yeah.
are there already, Jayashree. Everything is already there. If you
Most
open
of us have
any,
just forgotten it.
we've just
Most of us
forgotten
have
it,
just
we have
Yeah.
forgotten it.
overlooked it, we have taken it for granted. Now, isn't it true? We always, all ancestrally, we've always talked about that our gut health is the most important, right? So what you eat is what you become, and that is why there's so much of, in the Western part, there's going vegan and they're going vegetarian. It's all about your gut, right? Because you realize the gut health is so important. The probiotics you talk about, I mean, the advertisement is everywhere, but we conveniently pick and choose what we like to or what is convenient to us, you know. But if you are able to put it all together, then it is very much there. Everything is
It just
right there.
this reminds me that while we are doing the technique during those days, can we consume non-veg or caffeine?
Oh yeah,
What
yeah.
would
I'm a
you advise?
non-vegetarian. I'm
Absolutely,
a
absolutely. No, no, no.
non-vegetarian. I
We are
eat
not
everything.
professing. So I'm not asking. We are
We are
not
not
asking you
professing
to.
anything. It's
No,
just,
no, no, no,
look,
no.
whatever you're doing, your regular life, you're brushing teeth at 9 a.m., perfect with us. You don't brush your teeth at night, perfect with us. You drink, it's perfect with us. It's your own body. What we are asking you to do is, irrespective of whatever you're doing on a regular basis, day-to-day basis, if you add these 3 to 4 minutes a day, that will change your life altogether. But not overnight. People say,
Yeah.
5 दिन हो गए करते हुए कुछ हुआ नहीं. Nothing happens overnight. We are reprocessing, we are restarting an engine. So it takes a while to do that.
So we are
So with practice,
recalibrating our own body
yeah,
towards health. Now the body could have been neglected for 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years, right? So then it takes a while for it to get back in place. And we are giving you an upper limit of 40 days, which I don't think is too much, right? So please, you know, build towards it and put in notes, start writing about it, the changes that you're going through. Set a time
I'm
every
definitely getting
day.
myself, yeah, a new journal. I'm going to record everything. And thank you
Do
so
that.
much, both of you, Dr. Shalini
Welcome.
and Dr. Arvinder, for sharing such a powerful technique with us. Our
Most
audience,
welcome.
please practice it. Please make a note of how you were before starting the technique. See the difference, share it with us, share it with Shalini, share it with Arvinder. And we could definitely let other people know that this
Please
works
do.
and they should do it.
Absolutely.
And
So you,
they'll be having a book coming out very soon. You guys can
yes,
get
they
more
will.
details in there. They
They
have
will.
workshops, so reach out to them. They've been tagged in the post, and you can join them for the workshops that they have. You guys have it weekly or
yeah,
every day?
every day. every
Every
day.
day, Monday
Okay.
to Sunday, every day. Yeah. So you can join us. So you can reach out to us, like Jayashree said, to our Insta handles. And yes, she's there. So anybody can.
Yes. If
And
you
we'll
guys
be
have
very
any more
Workshops
happy.
going
questions,
on.
Yeah, we'll be very happy. In case somebody wants to ask right now, we'll be very happy to answer.
yeah, if you have any questions, you can put it in the question tab below, or just type it out. Let me just check if anyone's
So we
posted
have 2
any
workshops going
questions.
on, one in morning, one at evening.
As of now,
Evening
we
is
have two
Okay.
running.
9:30, morning is
Morning
8,
is 8 o'clock. 8 a.m. and 9:30 p.m. is the two times
9:30
we do
p.m.
it every day. But yes, apart from that, we could be starting another one. We don't, right? Other than that, we could,
Yeah. And if
we
there are
could be doing
patients
that.
who have just been through a lot of illness or, still recuperating, we do take private sessions, one-to-one sessions. Because for such
Also, yeah.
patients, we don't advise them to come at the group session.
That's great. They can definitely connect with you. They have no questions as of now. I think we've covered like
That's
all
fine.
aspects. I'm so curious. I've asked all the questions already.
That's
So
okay.
they
That's
can
okay. We can
directly
ask
reach
later.
out to you
They can,
guys.
yeah, they can
Yes, they
reach out to
can.
Yeah,
us through
sure.
you or directly to us.
Yes,
We'll be very happy to answer. Yeah.
yes. So thank you so much. And yes, please keep practicing this and we'll see the results.
Please do and do let us
Because
know.
I have already seen them. It's because when I did the technique the first time and I was speaking to them, I wasn't speaking, I was seeing their live on, I think, YouTube or somewhere. I could feel my palms buzzing. The chakras in my palms were actually buzzing.
Wow. Great.
And just the same time when they were buzzing, I did touch my hip. It felt, I had a small hip pain. It felt better. It definitely felt better the next day. And just now, also when I did it, I could see myself from inside. So you can actually scan people, what they are,
Yes,
what's up in their
Yes,
mind. You'll be
absolutely.
basically everything will be an open book for you if you do this technique.
yeah. You'll become
Absolutely.
So
more
try it.
intuitive, more connected with
Yes,
the
Absolutely.
universe.
for sure. It's helpful for healers as well, so they can do it too.
Yes,
And
of
Yeah.
course.
non-healers as well should try it too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it would. It would increase your healing abilities, definitely.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank
Jayashree.
you
Thank
so
you so
much.
much for having
Bye
us.
Take
bye.
care.
Thank you.
Have a nice
Thank you for
Bye.
weekend
being here.
ahead.
You
Bye
too.
bye.
Bye. Take
Have a
care.
good weekend. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.